This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Well, in our local headlines, 17 News continues to follow the case of the missing West boys. Today is Orrin West's birthday. He should have been celebrating his 6th birthday, but instead Kern County prosecutors say he was killed by his adopted parents. Orrin and Orson West are two young brothers who were reported missing in California City in December 2020. But prosecutors allege 4-year-old Orrin and 3-year-old Orson were killed about 3 months before the Wests reported them missing. Their bodies have not been found. Prosecutors have not revealed the manner in which they believe the boys died. A criminal protective order bars the Wests from seeing their other 2 biological children and 2 remaining adopted children out of concerns they would influence the children about the criminal case. Among the charges against the Wests, an allegation they induced a minor to assist in committing a crime, suggesting at least one of the children witnessed what happened and may be called to testify. Jacqueline and Trezell West scheduled for trial October 24th. From our 17 News follow-up file, a man driving a car that fled after hitting and seriously injuring an 11-year-old girl says he didn't know what he had hit. The man and his wife were in the car when it happened near Jewetta Avenue back on June 4th. Their son says the couple heard a loud bang while driving, finding damage to their car when they got home. 79-year-old Donjabai Patel was arrested on suspicion of felony hit and run, but no charges are currently listed against him. The girl was airlifted to Valley Children's Hospital in Madera and is now recovering. Police say drugs, alcohol, and speed don't appear to be factors. Now to wildfire news, as local fire crews were able to save dozens of homes from a brush fire in Lebec yesterday. That fire started about 1:30 near Lebec Road and North Drive, just off the 5. An evacuation warning was issued for people living between North and Haberkin Drives, but Kern County Fire says they set up a perimeter and held that fire back to 75 acres of land with none of those homes hurt.
This was a great example of agencies working together to quickly extinguish a fire. The fire was spreading through vegetation, moderate rate of spread, and it was spreading toward about 24 homes that were immediately threatened. And so these are the type of homes that it's critical for those homeowners to create that defensible space. Since they're nestled into that area, do their best, and they have done that here today, so that we can make a stand.
Now, no one was hurt in this fire, no word yet on what may have caused it. Meanwhile, we're learning some of our county firefighters have traveled up north to help fight the McKinney fire in Siskiyou County. That fire erupted Friday near the Oregon border and quickly spread to more than 55,000 acres. That is nearly 90 square miles. But the fire did not advance yesterday, following several days of thunderstorms that provided cloudy, rainy weather there. Crews now have the fire 10% contained, showing progress, though the battle is far from over. The flames have destroyed the majority of homes and businesses in the Klamath River area. Several thousand people remain under evacuation order. Now, meteorologists say warmer temperatures and less humidity in Northern California could fuel this fire in the coming days. And a quick update to the Washburn fire, as the Mariposa Grove of giant sequoias at Yosemite National Park has officially reopened. The Grove Shuttle is also back in operation as firefighters gained control of that fire, now listed at 97% contained. Some areas of the park will stay closed, including the Washburn Trail, the western portion of the Perimeter Trail, and the trail from Mariposa Grove toward Wawona. Now to news around the nation. The U.S. will declare a public health emergency to bolster the federal response to the outbreak of monkeypox that already has infected more than 6,600 Americans. That's according to 2 people familiar with the matter. The expected announcement will free up federal funding and resources to fight the virus, which may cause fever, body aches, chills, fatigue, and pimple-like bumps on many parts of the body. The monkeypox virus spreads through prolonged close skin-to-skin contact, as well as sharing bedding, towels, and clothing. People getting sick so far have been primarily men who have sex with men, but health officials emphasize the virus can infect anyone.
Hello, this is Tim Callahan with Clinica Sierra Vista, and we're excited to unveil the Community Health Center of the Future, our comprehensive care center. It's located right across the street from Memorial Hospital. We have every service under one roof, from family medicine, OBGYN care, dental services for adults and children, behavioral health, and much more. So find your way to better care at Clinica Sierra Vista this year at our Comprehensive Care Center. Visit our website, clinicasierravista.org, for the latest on this project. We'll see you soon.
Well, now to some education news. The first day of school just around the corner for our local kids, and thousands of those students received free school supplies at the Kern County Museum this morning. The Ready Set Back to School Fair is Kern County Child Support Services' 13th annual event. Kids were given free backpacks, pens and pencils, and all sorts of back-to-school goodies. Child Support Services Director Elizabeth Chavez says there was only one requirement: the kids had to choose the supplies themselves.
For my team and I, the biggest joy we get is when we see the child say, "Thank you, I got something I really like." For them, it's special. It makes them feel special.
Now, organizers were able to purchase about 2,500 backpacks to give out to local families. Today's event ended at noon, but if you missed it, Child Support Services will have another fair on August 11th in Taft. Or you can head over to the Blessing Corner for their back-to-school drive tomorrow. They'll be handing out backpacks and school supplies to school-age kids in attendance. That's happening from 9:30 to 12:30 at their location on Union Avenue. There will also be a free health resource fair with immunizations, dental checks, physicals, and health screenings. Now, if you'd like to help out on the other side, our back to school drive is underway. We here at KGET are teaming up with the Open Door Network, formerly known as the Bakersfield Homeless Center, to send kids back to school with all the supplies they need. We're asking for basic school supplies like backpacks, notebooks, pens and pencils, but also new packs of socks and underwear for boys, girls, and teens. Now through August 12th, you can drop off your donations here at our station. We're at 22nd and L Streets downtown. Also, KGET once again asking the community to help clear the shelters locally this month. Our annual adoption event is happening officially on Saturday, August 27th at 8 a.m. at the Bakersfield Animal Care Center on Mount Vernon Avenue. All adoption fees are waived for the whole month of August and, of course, on the day of the big event. All right, this is a fun one. Happening around town, the local favorite known for the best fish and chips in town is inviting the community to ask, "Am I the one?" The Mossman family and crew has been serving their famous fish and chips to Bakersfield since 1952. Over the past 72 years, they have sold more than 990,000 orders of fish and chips. They sell an average of 1,000 orders a week. So using this number as a predictor, Mossman's knows they will sell their 1 millionth order sometime this month. But they don't know exactly when or who will be the lucky customer to buy that millionth plate. So Mossman's will be celebrating with daily giveaways as they are keeping count, including prizes for the lucky customers who order the last few plates leading up to that 1 millionth order. That 1 millionth order gets a $1,000 voucher for Princess Cruises. Second place, or that person who orders right before the millionth order, well, they get a $500 voucher for airfare. Third place gets 3 days, 2 nights in Huntington Beach. Fourth place getting a fish fry for $6. Now, you'll need to go and order at their Weibel Road location as the 30th Street location is still closed following a small fire. Well, in business news, if you're looking for work, the city of Bakersfield is hiring, and they're actually hosting their first job fair later this month, giving job seekers the opportunity to learn more about 200 open positions they have open throughout the city, from police to fire to public works, recreation and parks, development services, you name it. Now, you can scan their QR code right here on the screen to learn more about the temporary and full-time positions available. They have benefits for full-time positions, including paid vacations and holidays, competitive health benefits, retirement benefits, tuition reimbursement, and employee incentive rewards. The Human Resources Department will host this job fair from 9 to 1 on Friday, August 26th at the Bakersfield Community House at Mill Creek Park. They say just dress to impress and bring your resume. Now, meantime, the shops at Riverwalk welcoming a new store. Nectar Juice Bar is now set to open on Stockdale Highway. That's between Yard House and Eureka. They offer handcrafted juices, smoothies, and acai bowls, all with fresh ingredients. They will have a grand opening next Saturday, August 13th from 9 to 2. Well, this morning, CSUB Bakersfield welcomed Dr. Audie Williams to discuss a Black sports pioneer with roots right here in Bakersfield. Dr. Williams is the brother of Art Williams, baseball's first Black National League umpire. He came to campus to talk about his newly released book called Unbelievable, which covers the journey from sharecropping in Arkansas to breaking baseball's color lines. The story delivers a true account of the highs and lows that helped shape Art's life and cement his place in history.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.